ATM Purpose. This is Kyle McElhaney delivering your Wednesday, the 12th of February WOD. I would say normally our location, but we're kind of in transient right now, so technically we're in Mississippi right now. So today I want to deliver a message to you that's kind of been on my heart recently. It's something that Brandy and I have actually known for a long time, and I've kind of wanted to say it, but I was just kind of waiting for the right time, the right venue, the right way to say it. And it's something else a lot of other Advocare leaders know, but it's so serious. I really think that it bears repeating. I think it really bears the influence that this actually deserves. So, real quick, I want you to stop whatever it is you're doing. If you're driving your car, pull it off to the side of the road. If you're brushing your teeth, turn the water off, put the toothbrush down. Washing the dishes, if you're counting your overrides, just go ahead and pause what you're doing for right now. Just give me a few seconds. I'll deliver this one piece. You can continue doing back what you're doing, but I just want you to pause for 1 second. I'll wait. All right, listen to me close. What you are doing in Advocare is good. You are positively impacting people's lives on a daily basis. You're positively impacting it through ways that they could never be impacted before. You provide hope, promise, and future to people. What you are doing in Advocare is good. Okay, so with that being said, you can continue back doing what you're doing. Get back on the highway. Make sure you use your blinker though, and get back doing whatever you're doing. I'm going to elaborate a little bit on that, but I wanted your full undivided attention there just for a second, just so I could say that. So, the reason I bring that up is because recently I've been hearing from a couple people, some are business builders, some are not, that are basically saying, well, hey, I don't want to sell to my friends. I don't want my friends to think that I'm making money off of them. I don't want people to think that I'm in one of those things. I don't want people to think I'm just taking advantage of them, just wanting them to buy this so I can make money. That kind of leads me to something I was reading a couple months ago. I was reading a book called Thou Shalt Prosper. And it wasn't a book about this type of business, but there was one paragraph in there, and it mentioned multi-level marketing. He was talking to a guy about it. And the guy said exactly that. I don't want my friends to feel like I'm taking advantage of them. And so what he said was, he said, you should never feel like you're taking advantage of your family and friends. What you should feel like you're doing is offering them the biggest favor they have ever received. And if you don't feel like that, then you're not in the right business. And that's 100% right, because if you're sharing Advocare right, it's going to come across as that favor that you actually think highly enough of that person that you're offering to share it to them. You're not trying to sell muscle gain here. You're offering them a solution to something that they could not get elsewhere. So you are doing them a huge favor, and that's how it should come across. And I know that if I'm sharing with someone and they come back to me talking about selling or anything along that span, I know that I didn't share it right. And it happens to all of us. Sometimes you're just a little off your game and you come across as that salesy person. And I know I'm guilty of it. I know a lot of people out there are guilty of it as well. But as your mindset changes to you're offering these people a favor, you're doing something good for them, then it stops coming across as that selling side. And I'll give you a couple examples. There's a person on our team, and she went to the doctor recently, and her cholesterol's never been within normal ranges. But what happened was she went to the doctor. Her cholesterol was down. Her bad cholesterol was down. Her good cholesterol was up. Her blood pressure was good. She was taking off her medications. I'm not saying that Advocare, will make you get off your medications. I'm just saying the lifestyle that she has gone into with the positive influence, eating better, taking her vitamins on a daily basis, ensuring she's taking the Advocare products. By all of these steps she's taken, she's made large health gains in her life, something that she wouldn't have been able to do until Advocare was introduced into her life. It was another guy. I was talking to him the other day, and he was telling me, he was like, man, I'm a huge fan of amusement parks. I love amusement parks. But recently, I've been getting so big that I'll go wait in the line. I'll wait for 2, 3 hours, and I'll get there, and then I'll get to sit in the ride, and I'll pull the big thing down that's supposed to clasp you in, and it won't buckle. And I'll have to get back off the ride. I'll have to walk off the side, waiting all that time and being embarrassed in front of people. And he said, this summer, I'm going to go to an amusement park and I will ride every single ride that I want to because I will be able to fit in there. You know, you and I both think, well, shoot, he's just riding an amusement ride. No, that is a personal confidence that this man did not have before Advocare was introduced to him. It has shown him that he has the opportunity, he has the ability to take back control of his life. And if that just goes back down to this one amusement ride, doing what he wants to do, we have offered something good to him, and it's changed his life for the positive forever. There's another team that we have. There's another couple on our team, and the husband has to drive a couple hours to work every single Sunday, and he drives back on Friday. And they do this on a weekly basis. Sunday he leaves, Friday he returns. This has now given them the opportunity to see that they will eventually be a full family again. He's not going to have to drive that far because he can't find a job where his family lives that pays enough, because he's going to have a plan B income to help supplement his income so that he can take a lower paying job and they can still be comfortable. And he can get to spend time with his family and spend time with his kids. That is big. That is big. And it's offering hope to him. It's offering a picture in the future that is better than today. And initially, they weren't overly worried with where they were. But then once it was shown to them that there was a better opportunity, there was a better option, they said, wow, I would love to take that. So remember, what you are doing is good. I'll tell you, I remember my very first Success School. It was August 2012, Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Actually, it wasn't 2012. What am I saying? It was 2013. August 2013, Dallas Cowboys Stadium. And Zahid Buttar, he was talking to a big group of us, and he said, I'm looking for people that want to change the world. At the time, I really didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, well, Advocare's health and wellness, changing the world, sure, whatever. I didn't know 100% what he was talking about, but I knew that what he said was important. So I kind of put it back in my head until it would actually manifest itself, until I could actually understand what he meant. And after being around Advocare for a little while now and knowing what he's talking about, it's the positive influence that Advocare is providing to people. It's the opportunity, it's the hope that Advocare provides to families that doesn't come from another place. So it's all of these distributors that are putting this positive energy back out into their surrounding areas. And with so many distributors, with the growth that Advocare is having, it's going to be in every single community. And that positive atmosphere is going to start permeating through everybody's lives and changing the world. So I'm going to close with, don't ever forget what you're doing matters. You will get no's. That is inevitable. You will get no's. You'll have people that don't see this the way you do. They don't feel the passion that you have, and that's fine. You'll always have people that lump Advocare in with other direct selling companies. So, but don't let that discourage you. Don't let it discourage you at all. Remember, what you are doing is making a difference in people's